Hello everyone, welcome to Ekommerce360 YouTube video. In this video, we are going to look at the 7 P's of marketing. So you might have heard of the term 7 P's of marketing, 4 P's of marketing, or the marketing mix. All of these boils down to this one single concept, which primarily let's call it as 7 P's of marketing. This is a very basic and a fundamental concept, but yet a very powerful one. So what are the 7 P's that we are talking about here? So they are the product, price, place, promotion, process, people, and physical evidence. So these are the 7 P's that ideally decides the base of the marketing for any business. Okay, starting with number 1, product or service. At the end of the day, whatever business we are in, the customer is going to care about either the product output or the service output that we give to them. Hence, it is very vital to ensure that the product or the service is of top-notch quality. So this is usually done or managed in a lot of ways, but ideally this would include the design of the product or service, the quality of the product or service, the feature that the product has, or the features that we are offered with our service, the options of the varieties that it has, and how we have positioned the particular product or service. Next one is the price. Coming to the price is a very subjective term. So depending on how we price the product, it could be a game changer for the success of our ad campaign or the product or service that we are offering. In terms of pricing, there are a variety of strategies which we can cover in an entirely different video. However, if you look at it in a top level, when we launch a product or a service, the primary questions that one might get is, should I position my product or service in range with my competitor, or should I price it a bit higher than my competitor, or should I price it a bit lower than my competitor, or what is the different pricing strategies that I can use? Will that pricing be able to cover the investments or the fixed cost that I've made? So these are certain common details that we need to discuss. So we will have these pointers discussed probably in a separate video in a much more detailed way. The third is the promotion. Promotion is the part of the marketing mix or the 7P, where we come up with a lot of different contents or creatives or different ways of promoting our product. So this doesn't just be about creating an offer or a coupon. It also means a lot to do with what are the channels that we are going to use for promotion, or what are the strategies that we are going to use for promotion, or what are the types of content or types of creatives that we are going to use to promote our product. Next comes the place. Under place, it talks about how we are going to sell our product. What are the kind of distribution model that we have in place? Are we looking at a bulk offering? Are we looking at an individual offering at different locations or kiosk stalls? Are we looking at only as an online based approach for a certain selected product or a model? So all these would generally come under the place. It would also include how does a brand want the customer to experience its product or service. Is it like through, are they going to look at these products or service online, or are they going to have a physical experience where they could experience the product or service before they take a call on that? Number 5 would be the people. People would be anyone in your organization, or let's say in your associated with your brand, that comes in contact with the end customer. So it could be a sales representative, or it could be a person who does the process, or it could be a person who's assisting them in terms of an issue or something. So this people also creates a lot of impact on how your customer might look at you or your business. How to what extent is the customer satisfied? Physical evidence or packaging. The physical evidence is how does the customer receive the product or the service. Let's say this is more likely to be associated with a product-based business, where what is the kind of packaging used, what is the kind of branding that is being used, or is the customer able to have a very good experience at the time of the delivery or at the time of the purchase. So all these would come under physical evidence or packaging. The final one would be the process. The process would be how is the entire experience of the customer with your organization or your service center has been. So more specifically, the processes, if the process is smooth enough, then the customer is going to have a very positive experience. Or if there is any hiccups, let's say in terms of a delay in delivery, or in terms of delay in service, or if there isn't special offerings during the delivery, probably his experience might not be so good, and this will impact the process. we have looked at the 7 P's of marketing. However, we are also going to have a separate video that gives you a better idea through a product or a service example that could help you understand all these 7 points in detail. So probably that would so we would cover all these points and associate it with a product or a service, so you could visualize the 7 P's of marketing in a better way. Thank you for watching this video. For more such insightful videos on marketing, sales and e-commerce, please do subscribe. Have a great day.